Starmen Podcast.
Hello and welcome to Starmen Let's Look At. I'm your host Devin. With me is Cody and David.
Hey everybody.
Greetings to everyone!
And guys, we're going to look at the PlayStation 3.
Could we not?
Well, it's on the list, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I liked it.
Oh no, I liked it too, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I admit it wasn't the best system.
Yeah.
No, in its gen, I don't think it was the greatest system.
Especially the fat one.
Oh yeah, no, the fat was kind of...
Yep. Oh, that launch.
Yeah, that launch did not help.
No. Ugh.
So, everyone probably remembers the E3 launch of the PlayStation 3 and
Yeah.
that fiasco of, wow, what a price tag.
Oh, yes.
$599 US.
For the 60 gig.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And what was the reason this price was so high? Because it had Blu-ray capabilities, which was new technology at the time.
Which was actually praised for despite the price tag.
Yeah.
Then again, it was also praised for untapped potential.
In quotations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. They're the people praising them for Blu-ray capabilities are also pissed at the price tag.
Yeah. It was almost a glorified Blu-ray player at its launch.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it was doing everything. It had the backwards capabilities. It had the Blu-ray players. What else did it do?
Netflix?
Yeah. Online capabilities.
Yeah.
And this was back in 2006?
I believe... Yes.
2006. And then it actually lasted for like 11 years.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
More like 10. But, yeah.
10 to 11, you know.
Yeah. That's fair. It's a fair...
Like, we've had systems on this show that didn't last more than 9 or 8.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
So, the problems with this system.
It had N64 syndrome for one thing.
Yeah.
By which I mean it was a pain in the ass to program for.
Yep. Not a lot of companies wanted to make games for this thing.
No.
'Cause, oh my god, the headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even, let's see, who was that guy? Gabe Newell? I think a lot of people still care about him because he runs Valve.
Yeah.
Called it a disaster on many levels.
Oh! Jeez. That's bad when even he's saying that.
Yup. So, other nightmarish things about this was, remember the original controller design they were going to go with?
Oh, you mean the Batarang?
Yeah, the Batarang.
What?
Look this up. The original controller looked something like the Batarang from Batman. It looked like a boomerang.
Yep.
Oh boy. This I've gotta see.
It looked more like you were going to throw this at your friend if he ever beat you in a game. Okay. This was the age of, let's weaponize the controllers, because the Wii had the nunchucks,
Yep.
Ooh, yep.
and the PlayStation
Yeah.
3 was going to use the boomerang,
You are right. Wow.
and the Xbox had the bludgeoning capabilities of a mace.
Oh boy.
So it seems like they just want gamers to rage and do harm.
I was thinking if it actually worked as a boomerang, that'd be great for if you rage, because you'd throw it and it'd come right back.
Yeah. Save money on broken controllers.
Yeah, it's a feature.
Yup.
So, other problems was this thing was huge!
Yep.
Yep.
And it had a dome top so you couldn't put things on top of it.
Yep.
So it was taking up space.
Yep.
Yeah. Didn't it have overheating issues?
Had
when it first came
overheating
out?
issues to the point where it actually did catch on fire for some people.
Holy crap.
Let's not even get into the leap year bug.
Yes, let's get into that. Please explain this to everyone.
Alright. Basically, during 2010, there was a malfunction that caused the clock to go back to 1999. It was nicknamed the Apocal PS3. And basically, you weren't able to play games, go online. Just...
Wow.
Yeah, it just made it almost completely useless.
Yeah, just because of one little...
For an error, yeah, just because of an error code.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Thankfully, the newer version, the newer models did not have that problem. It was like the first generation ones.
Yeah. So if you got a first-gen PlayStation 3, you're more likely to run into this issue.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then, what was it, 2011 had the network crash?
Yep. Because of hacking.
Yeah. So because of hacking, the network went down for... How long was that?
I think it was a few months.
Yeah. It was...
Almost a month.
Yeah.
It was too long for gamers to be offline.
Yeah, for sure. And, like... It sucked.
Yeah.
Also, the disk load was kind of confusing, and it didn't look like a pretty system. It just didn't in my mind.
Yeah.
It was a fat monster.
It's,
At least the Slims fixed that somewhat.
so now I can see why Cody liked it.
Ouch.
Wow. Asshole. Jeez. Then they put another model out.
Yes.
Super slim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, it looks like the Slim, but the top's a bit more down.
Okay.
Still
And-
round though.
And I think it opens from the top?
Yes, it does.
So, top loading games now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're back. It's back to the PlayStation 2 way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just slide it to the left.
I don't really like that idea. It seems like a way to just end it up damaged.
Yeah.
I don't know, I always prefer to be able to see the laser eye.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I didn't always trust the Wii for, like, taking in my game.
Yeah. It just ate it up.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm going to assume you're going to do your job and just not destroy this.
Yeah. Yeah, that always worried me too.
Yeah. So, what was the game library like on this? I looked it up and there's like 1,465 some games.
Yeah.
I might be off by my numbers there, but
That's alright.
Somewhat decent.
not bad, we'll say. But a lot of these were also on other systems. There weren't a lot of exclusives.
Yeah, let's talk exclusives here. Apart from your Ratchet and Clanks and God of Wars, the only thing I think really exclusive to it were the Uncharted series and Infamous. And the two Infamous games, I mean.
And Demon Souls.
Ah, yeah, Demon Souls, and oh yeah, Little Big Planet. Can't forget that.
And their, attempt at a Smash game.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
PlayStation All Stars
Okay.
Battle Royale.
It was bad.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
I have one Smash clone that's worse, but we won't get into that.
Yeah.
So, and don't forget the eye candy or the icon, I think it was. This was PlayStation 3's attempt to get into the motion controls.
Oh god.
The PlayStation Move?
Yes, but it was also called something like the eye candy or something. Icon.
PlayStation Eye Camera?
Eye camera there.
I thought it was this. Oh, I'm thinking of the 6-axis.
I
Yeah.
guess that.
Yeah, the controller actually had motion in it, but not many games use it because it was poorly implemented.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Lair, for example.
Like,
Or-
I remember like the controllers with the bulb at the end looked like a little wand.
Oh, right. The iToy?
Eye toy, there we go.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, no, that was PS2. Sorry, folks.
Oh, that's PS2. Whoops.
PlayStation Move! That's what it was.
Yeah, okay. I know PlayStation put their feet into the motion controls and then quickly took their feet out because it's like a cold pool.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's all sinking back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that 6-axis was horrible. Yeah, try driving in Grand Theft Auto 4 by turning the controller.
But the Wii did it with Mario Kart.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, not Mario Kart.
I don't think they even had a lifespan, to be honest.
Probably not. Like,
It quickly went and faded.
Yeah.
oh yes, 3D. Some games are 3D compatible.
Oh, yeah, with 3D stuff.
Oh boy.
The 3D TVs.
They're really assuming rich people bought this, aren't they?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Well, with that first price tag, I assume so.
So, is there anything good about this system?
Online access is free.
Okay, that is a good selling point.
Yeah. It had a good what's the word for virtual consoles lineup.
Okay,
You can play a bunch of old PS1 games on it,
there you go.
Yeah. That is true.
as well as PS2, Cody.
Yeah.
So, there, that's redeemable.
Yeah.
Yep.
The other systems at the time didn't have this.
Nope.
Yeah, not really.
I mean, we attempted with the virtual console games you could buy off the store, but
Oh yeah, you had to use points.
yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, but fortunately, you can just straight up buy it with cash on the PS network, so that's something.
Yeah. Also, they probably sold for a lot cheaper than what the Wii. I remember they were selling Super Metroid for like 2,000 points, which is $20.
Jeez. Now, most of the PS1 or PS2 games that I see are like $10 most.
Yeah, because they should be discounted. They're not the actual copy, and
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I think the most I've spent for one of those is $10, like David said.
yeah, this is one system I gave a pass on.
Yeah. Well, the store was not bad.
Yeah. I never heard anyone complain about the online store, so
Yeah.
I assume it was good.
Yeah, it was fair, I'd say at least.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah.
And this was the day and age of wireless controllers. How well did the batteries last in the controller?
Not bad, actually. It was a bit of a pain to charge up, but for life, it did pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually.
Like you go a few days without needing a charge.
Yeah, you guys keep saying charge, but controllers not need batteries?
Oh no, the controller doesn't need batteries. I mean, when we charge it, you plug it into the PS3 and charge it that way.
That is so much different than its competitors.
Yep.
Yeah.
No batteries required.
Like, yeah, it was awesome to not have to have a wired controller or hunt for freaking batteries every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Cord was kind of short though, so you couldn't really play while charging unless you were sitting really close to it. But except for that, it was fine.
I think they eventually launched a longer charge cord.
Probably. But the upside is that the controller it uses pretty much any camera like cord, so
Okay. Universal charge cord.
yeah.
Even if they didn't release one, you could probably find one. So that actually is a huge selling point. Because again, the Wii required the batteries, and so did the Xbox 360.
Yeesh.
The Wii would eventually, I don't even think it's an official charge station. I think it's a third party. But I had a third party charge station that plugged into the USB port of the Wii, and you can charge your controllers that way.
Oh wow.
But the battery life on them didn't last that long. You got 4 hours of gameplay.
Ooh, that's not good.
And then the Xbox 360 would eventually release wired controllers.
Okay.
But starting out, the PlayStation 3 had the better controller for battery life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, there's a plus.
There, we got a plus for the thing.
Woo!
Well, technically two.
Yeah.
Yep, free online access and good controller battery.
So 3 things.
Yeah, you forgot the virtual console aspect.
Right.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, better virtual console, better on free online, and the controller was much betterly designed.
Yeah.
And yes, I said betterly. I'm making that a word. Don't
Okay.
question
Whatever you say, Devin.
I'm not playing to.
it. So, obviously, this must have done not bad. I think from what I read, it did terrible at launch, but then people started coming around on it,
Yep.
and eventually it recouped its loss.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, what I'm wondering is if it's started recouping its loss after they redesigned the whole system.
Yep.
Pretty much. That's where they dropped the price tag quite significantly, so anyone can buy it now. Lost a lot of features that no one really cared about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, at that point, nobody cared about the backwards compatibility because they had the virtual thing for it.
That was their counter to that. It's like, well, you can't play your old PlayStation 2 games, but we'll sell them to you again at a decent price if you really want to play them again. Which I know some people would be angry about because I own the game already. Why would I want to buy it again?
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
But at that point, not much you can do.
Yeah. Third.
It had some connectability to the PSP.
Oh,
some,
yeah.
some of those PS1 or PS1 games you can play on your PS3 could be ported to the PSP, and you can just send your saves together.
I forgot about that feature.
Yeah.
I really loved that feature.
I think you can also send pictures and stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
So, overall, in terms, this wasn't the worst system. It just had a rough start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a lack of exclusives, but
Yeah.
those are the only two real knocks against it, I'd say.
Yeah. It's like, it was in that phase where everyone was experimenting with motion control, so I don't fault it for trying and failing at that. That was very experimental phase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even the Wii wasn't doing it properly, but we did it better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, no argument here.
Again, the other thing about the controllers is a plus. They did decide to keep the original design of the PlayStation 2 just a little sleeker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Familiarity is very important.
Oh, it is as it ever.
Yeah.
I also gotta admit, I did like how you could customize the console a little bit, like the background.
Okay, so when you powered it up, you can change the wallpaper and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. That's nice. Like, you couldn't do that with. In the Xbox 360, to a degree, you could do that, but not. What didn't make sense.
Yeah, because in that it's covered up by blocks.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I think I see what that is. Then your little avatar's just dancing in front of it anyway. So.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go. Started off bad, but got better.
Yeah.
In general.
So, any other final thoughts before we end the episode?
I had some pretty good memories with this thing. Although, how I got it is a funny story. Because originally my brother had bought me one. But he started playing it. He decided, oh, I'm going to keep this. So my folks ended up having to get me one instead. I was just like, oh, okay.
Dave, any final thoughts?
I was kind of late getting mine, so mostly I have fun. I have good memories of it, but there have been a few games where it's like, this was not programmed too well.
So, this is one I didn't get a hold of. I skipped completely.
Alright.
In fact, you'll notice I jumped the PlayStation ship after 2.
It's alright.
I don't even have the 4, so.
That's alright.
I'll admit, like, you dodged one bullet that this thing did.
Yeah.
Because, like, I went to play it one day. It got stuck on its little opening screen and wouldn't do anything. I had to jump through all these hoops to just get it to work again.
Oof.
Yikes.
Like, I had to I can't remember what it was called, but rebuild firmware or something.
Ouch. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. So.
Yeah.
Well, looking into different bugs and glitches this thing had.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, because I had seen it and I was like, yellow light, what the hell?
yeah. Fortunately, those were uncommon, so that's why I didn't bring them up as a flaw.
Yeah.
It's just, you were unlucky.
Yeah. And luckily, it never happened again.
But with that, that's been a Let's Look at the PlayStation 3.
Yep.
I'm Devin.
I'm Cody. Peace out.
I'm David. See you later.
Have a good one, guys.